The nails got dirty, goddamn. Fucking shit.
Whoa.
What?
Why are they so long?
Because I'm a player.
Baby, you need to get with it. Let me hit it to switch it. On the bed, on the floor, hot tub, every day. The play away. The play away.
I'm finna say, what the fuck they got to do with my nails?
On the drop. You don't know about that?
Nah, nigga, when she started saying that shit, I was like...
Yeah, and it was on TVs in it. I could tell by the way you walk and the way you talk.
She got bars for you, nigga.
And if you had thighs, you wouldn't get back.
What's going on? No rules, niggas.
That don't concern you, nigga. That's all I've been listening to for the past 2 days.
What's going on, cousin?
I had to reset.
Niggas up in here jumped in quick.
I'm finna tap in player mode on you niggas and really,
she talked
really
all that shit about tap in, nigga. Now she using that shit.
And tap in.
Goddamn.
Somebody been fucking with her chi out here, man.
What up,
goddamn. What's going on, cousin Pooh?
Welcome to the show.
What's going on, Mark? AKA Spills. I don't even know how you came up with that shit. My nigga Ill Will with the 100 emoji. That nigga dropped that shit all over the place.
What, the
100? That 100 emoji, that's Will shit.
Why you making that face, B?
Because she keep pulling up on Will.
CJ, what?
Spitting.
Okay.
I
knew Ben was gonna do something stupid. That's stupid. That's why I laughed.
There we go. There we
go.
It's such a
nigga, was you playing dominoes? No, that was our scores. This our scoreboard.
Yes, sir.
Y'all see the motherfucking Kaepernick jersey? I stand with Cap. I should have wore this shit backwards, like
you should have.
Like the legendary Criss Cross.
They are legendary.
The greatest. One of the greatest hip hop groups ever.
Just want to start an argument.
Top 10 under 20 and shit.
You a bullshit nigga. Yeah. I swear.
The Criss Cross was the shit.
You just want to start some shit.
Criss Cross was highly impactful in the culture.
Be mindful to be on both of them, okay?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why? Niggas on Instagram say he don't even be looking at us.
No, I don't care about that part. I'm telling you for editing purposes.
I'll be like, niggas suck my dick. Fuck y'all niggas. We ain't even live on
Did
here.
you eat? You ain't ate, huh?
Hungry as fuck.
I can tell when you ain't ate. Oh, Jesus. Because you just extra ignorant.
Show.
No. Your level of ignorant already is at a 72.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But when you ain't ate,
that nigga ain't had that colossal burger.
Yeah, one of them didn't make it, cuzzo. So prayers up to cousin LaKendra.
Some of your people passed?
My cousin-in-law had twins, and one of them didn't make it.
Man.
Yeah, it's all bad. Yeah. But yeah. So, prayers up to the Wallace clan out there in Milwaukee. But yeah, nigga. Or on the Joe Budden podcast, play outstanding and shit. Right. Whenever something sad happen, they play outstanding to make everybody feel better.
Yeah. They're so stupid.
Niggas need a feel good song.
Right.
I like Happy Feelings. Or When I'm Alone by Frankie Beverly and Maze. Are y'all going to Vegas? Nigga, I spent $100 on steak, my nigga. I don't know if I'm going to Vegas. Drop the bomb on that shit. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to Vegas, nigga. That steak was expensive as fuck.
But surprisingly, the bill was lower than I thought it was gonna be.
$1,200, nigga.
Well, it was closer to 14, but that when we got it, everybody had a couple people separated. That's not bad at Roof Chris.
That's really not. I've seen way worse.
Fuck that shit. I ain't. Way worse. That's out of my league. I was acting all type of ignorant up in that motherfucker.
You spent $100+ on tennis shoes and shit.
Exactly, and I still wear them.
It's the luxury of life. My thing is, you was there to celebrate your man's birthday. So how often is that? How often do you spend? You usually
once
spend
a year.
$4
there you go. Once a year.
There you go. You spent $4 on that nasty ass burger you ate the other day.
That burger was amazing. Yeah, exactly. Cut the bomb on that one, nigga. We're gonna cut that bomb short on that statement. That fucking burger was amazing.
Hawkins fucking
He
Whataburger
said,
up.
CJ, are you going?
I knew he was
Exactly.
gonna be
Shit,
stoned.
nigga. Hell yeah. Hell motherfucking
be the
yeah.
dog shit out of
Texas,
Whataburger.
Texas ain't got a burger fucking
I
with
don't
the
give a
Hawkins
fuck
burger.
what Texas toast they put on the burger. That's
Texas ain't fucking with Hawkins.
I'm saving all my energy.
It
for
ain't.
the
It ain't.
show,
It
so
ain't
I don't
nothing
need
in.
the-
Ain't no.
You let
nothing
me
coming
just
off
show
the
the
cab.
shirt one time. Like you can say whatever you want. You know what it is.
The
baby.
shirt.
She got the shirt, but where her body at? Though?
What that mean?
You here?
Okay.
You Cali. You ain't
Man,
going
baby,
nowhere.
I'm all over. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
you stuck.
I got holes in different area codes. Don't worry
Goddamn.
about it.
She talked all that. I ain't got no whole shit.
You goddamn right. Yeah. What the fuck
And
is
out
that?
comes the truth.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Off that Patron, the truth comes out.
Pimping at his finest.
Off Patron. What's going on, Squirrel? Off Patron, the truth comes out.
Boy, I had one shot. Stop it.
Hey, that's all it takes.
It really don't.
Women don't be that
Listen,
strong to take
I was in
liquor.
the Navy for 6.5 years. It wasn't nothing else to do but drink. My tolerance is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what they be
I'm
saying.
here record once this nigga shake.
For real.
Shake some.
The third member of Cat versus Dog,
Right.
That
the
nigga.
ice cream. truck.
Right, real talk. We should have recorded and put
It's
them in
the
here.
Ice cream,
The
man.
J's ain't getting digested exactly.
I don't know,
nigga.
Will. To answer your question, I don't know.
$100 a steak is $100 dookie because you gonna shit it out.
You gonna shit everything out.
I ain't shitting out my shoes.
Oh.
Exactly.
I don't know. You can shit on niggas though with the shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, be in with the word.
Nigga, I felt so bad, nigga, because I got thorns in my front yard, nigga.
You got who?
Thorns, like the little weeds that turn into thorns.
Yeah.
You know them Air Max 270s, the up tempos. Pop one,
No.
nigga. Tragedy.
Oh, that hurt.
$200
Gone.
gone, and you could just hear the money hissing out the shoe. $200.
To my home, man.
Man, nigga.
He gone?
Gone.
Yeah, I think
All
that's
right.
time.
Quiet on the
What
set.
it do?
Oh, the set will make you quiet.
Oh, goddamn.
Hi, girl, so I'm a bitch.
One of these days, you're gonna have to make that shit sound gangster.
I know.
Man, if CJ go to Vegas, nigga.
Who said
Nigga,
that?
what?
Who said that?
If I go what?
Of course, you already know, nigga.
Vegas.
To Vegas.
If I go what?
Bomb. To Vegas.
If I go what?
If you go to Vegas.
Then what?
Then I don't know. It's gonna be litty.
We gonna turn up.
It's gonna
Oh,
be.
okay.
It's
You turn
gonna
up
be
queen. Damn,
litty
she
to
pressing
titty.
niggas. Look, she need to keep that same energy.
Yeah,
I got the same energy.
It's
all
gonna
the
be.
time, baby.
It's gonna be a
Please,
lituation in Vegas. In Vegas.
but you still.
Be, you
Okay.
still be going to Vegas.
Listen here. What is
What?
wrong with you?
What you talking about?
Dragging these Z's out like that.
You don't see how I spelled Vegas. If you listen to the No Rules podcast,
Let's go ahead and start this.
you would know it's Vegas
motherfucking
with the bomb.
show. Let's start.
What the fuck is it?
What are you doing?
You take an X pill for you guys?
No, I was pulling on my shirt so you can see the Texas.
Oh.
The
What's wrong with
Texas
y'all?
or
Why
the-
somebody got to be on
the
drugs?
Texas?
I don't. Listen here. I don't play with the drugs and whatnot. That's really not my thing.
So
Weed.
Patron,
Alcohol.
weed ain't a drug.
That's what all Hollywood people say. Y'all
I'm
ready?
not.
God
Oh,
God damn.
I'll fuck with it.
that's
All
what's
right,
up.
Let's go.
Vegas. Good afternoon, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. Welcome to the Cat vs. Dog podcast with me, Young Dolemite, and my lovely co-host, CJ.
Real bitch on the mic. What's up?
Goddamn. Juicy fruit out here.
Okay.
Starting out spicy.
Here we go.
She's coming in hot. And the super producer, Ben Ready.
Yeah, I'm here, you bitches.
Goddamn.
Ready.
Everybody's
That's what the
spicy.
fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That's what tomahawk steak do to
Ain't that a
niggas.
bitch?
That goddamn tomahawk steak.
Niggas at the table like,
Nigga, with the big motherfucking bone.
These niggas is ignorant.
Flintstone bone hanging out the tomahawk. How was your week, CJ?
My week was good. I was productive. Niggas still ain't shit.
Goddamn.
My son is back. Woo woo.
Shout out to
He
Bailey.
was in the H for summer break, and he's back getting on my nerves. So I'm excited and happy about that.
I feel it.
how about yourself?
Me?
How was your weekend?
It was expensive.
Oh,
Very, very expensive. Ate some Roof Chris. That shit was very big, far out of my league.
Was that the first time you've been to Roof Chris?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, really?
I was acting a whole ignorant ass nigga up in there.
Was that really your first time, like in life?
Yes.
Have you heard of the restaurant before?
Yeah, and Young Jeezy raps. I've heard rappers mention Roof Chris. I didn't know that shit was even in California. I thought that shit was some rich nigga shit from like out of state.
If Jeezy rapping about it, clearly that's not the case.
What? Jeezy can't rap about some expensive shit?
Listen, if you're a hood rapper, and I'm saying that Roof Chris is not expensive shit. My thing is Roof Chris has just been around for forever. Like, I remember going to Roof Chris as a kid with my mama and her little church circle friends. So, for you to be like, oh, I didn't even know it was out here, like, I don't look at it like it's...
Growing up, we couldn't afford to know what Roof Chris was.
Listen, we had poor times too, but we also got money. When we got money, we did what niggas did. Spin it.
Nigga, my whole childhood was poor times.
Oh, we had ups and downs.
It was just called hard times. It wasn't even a year on it. And it was always dark outside. It was hard times.
So happy belated birthday to our super producer, Ben. How was your Roof Chris experience?
I love Ruth Chris. That's my favorite restaurant.
Okay, great.
That nigga dropped some bars on Facebook about it and some more shit.
Did it?
Hell yeah.
I missed that.
That's my favorite location as well in Pasadena. Shout out to them. They took care of us. They brought out the
nigga
calamari.
in a suit.
That nigga came and chopped my shit up right there.
A nigga in a suit came and cut his meat for him.
That's
how you know you spend big money on some shit. When a nigga in a suit gotta
cut your meat.
Cut your food for you.
How was that experience?
Exactly.
Why the man didn't cut your meat?
Because I didn't spend enough money.
Oh, so you got to spend a certain amount of money to get your meat cut.
Let's cut this out right now.
See?
No, that's not what happened. He proceeded to cut my food up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your meat.
No, the food.
The food.
What did you have?
Food.
What kind of food?
Good food.
Tomahawk. It was tomahawk food.
Yeah. Nah, but
okay.
It was a wonderful weekend, man. That was like the cherry on top. I wanted all my comrades and family members to be there.
That's good.
So it ended well. You know, he got the person that introduced me to him was there.
Yeah,
my cousin,
Jason. Shout out to Jason.
Shout out to him. So it was wonderful. It was a big family affair, man.
Yeah, a lot of niggas up there. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I ain't know this many niggas could afford this shit.
You can afford that shit. Anybody can afford that shit.
Nigga, I had to strip that night. After I left, I went straight to the Club Dangalang. Catch me out there. They call me Daddy Long Legs. I'm shaking it for all your aunties all night long.
Oh, hey, niggas taking women to the right track on their first dates.
Yeah.
What's the right track?
A male strip club.
You don't know about the right track?
And I'm sorry, I don't.
Good. You don't need to know.
No, tell me where it's at.
It's like the shadowy place. It's like the elephant graveyard.
Okay, I'm trying to follow up in there. Call me simple.
It's all types of dark bones there, too.
I'm ready.
You gotta listen to the No Rules podcast.
Exactly.
Okay, so where's this little slutty ass
I don't know.
place at?
I have no clue. Honestly, I
You
don't.
have Google gangs on your phone. You can't tell me what a strip club is?
Why would I Google the male strip club?
Oh,
Only male strip club I know about is Club Dangalang because I danced there.
Okay, so listen, as a woman, honestly, I don't like that. I've only been you meant where men dance.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want it jumping up and down in my face. That's too much.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Explain.
Only the one that I dance at.
Like, you got a thong on. I'm not even looking at you in a masculine way. I'm not feeling excited by you dancing with a cowboy hat and glitter and shit on you. And no shade, if you're a stripper dude, get your strip on. Like, do what you do. But I'm not feeling like, ooh, let me rub and touch. And I'm damn sure ain't feeling like, let me reach in my purse and get this nigga some money. Because it's still a man at the end of the day. Like, I don't know you, nigga. I'm not gonna give you no money.
Yeah, when I dance in basketball shorts and a wife beater.
Loose as fuck, huh?
I have a Yankee fitted cap on and I be dancing.
Loose
they call me Daddy Long Legs.
Listen here. Shout out to Monique.
I come out there and I swing and go back and forth. And it hit people. That's my signature move.
Our social topic this week is a popular one. ripped right from the headlines, the whole Jay-Z and NFL situation. If you don't know, I don't know where you've been. I didn't research it too much, but for the most part, it's basically he's going to be part owner or take some ownership into, I think, one of the teams.
Yeah, they haven't said which team yet, but he's supposed to be partnering up with the NFL for social justice or some shit like that. Yeah, it's like a social justice partnership what they call it
with him. So and it's been a uproar. People call it Jay-Z a coon and a sellout and a this and this, and I get all of that. I really do, because if you don't if you don't really understand how everything in our world, honestly, is rooted in racism. Like everything in America, how it came to be white supremacy and racism. So to honestly when you see our people go and link with them, to you it automatically looks like coon behavior or selling out or this or that. But I feel like we're never going to have, had there have been some black presence when Kaepernick kneeled, maybe him being blackballed wouldn't have happened. And I think that's what black people don't see or understand by him taking the partnership with the NFL, is now this is an opportunity for us to have a seat at the table. Just an opportunity. Not saying it's going to manifest into anything, not saying it is going to work out, but it's just the opportunity of, and we've been locked and shut out of a lot of rooms, even when you do have big money, just because you're black. So I get it. Like, I totally get it. Now, that whole comment, though, that he made about we're over kneeling, I think that's what also really rubbed black people the wrong way, because it's this kneeling situation that brought attention to what the hell is going on. And for this man to be blackballed the way that he was for taking advantage of what are his rights to kneel is crazy. So I didn't like that part. How did you?
We ain't over shit.
Yeah, no.
Because, and while niggas is still getting killed by the police, legally, we ain't over a motherfucking thing. And the reason I think a lot of niggas is looking at Jay-Z funny is because he supposedly was standing with Kaepernick as far as the whole boycotting shit. He didn't want to do the Super Bowl. He was convincing other artists not to do the Super Bowl. He did. And he was supposedly in conversations with Cap throughout this deal, and Cap's girl was like, no, the fuck he wasn't. As well as Eric Reed, who also said, nah, nigga, you ain't talk to Kaepernick. This is a money play. So it's looking a little funny to a lot of niggas. Me personally, I hope he on some spook who sat by the door shit, which is, getting a seat at the table and making some moves to move Cap forward. But he also said in his thing, this ain't about Cap having a job. And that's true. But at the same time, Cap do need a job. And we hoping that you help Cap get a job, which is kind of not looking like that. So I think that's the reason a lot of niggas is looking at Jay-Z funny on this shit. It's just one of them where niggas gonna have to wait and see what he do. But so far, what he's doing ain't looking good.
We're definitely gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, niggas looking at him real funny right now.
Not to mention, it's been rumored that the same deal that he just took, he convinced Jermaine Dupri not to take that deal. That same deal he just did.
God damn.
So...
yeah.
My thing is, yeah, I get that they have a lot of money, but do you think that's the only motivation?
Again, that's what it looks like. Purely money? It honestly looks like that. And Jay-Z has been known to be a real shady businessman.
He has. I will give that.
It's looking like one of them, fuck this shit, nigga. It's a bag involved, and I'm gonna go get that shit. And he has had a track record of doing things for the empowerment of black people, but at the same time, he's done a lot of shit to empower Jay-Z. So, time will tell.
Is this any different from Cap taking a deal with Nike?
Not exactly, because Cap seemed like, and I'm not gonna say he was in need on some, he was hurting type shit, but at the same time, when you ain't been really working.
So I'm so glad you said that. So because of a need, it was okay to take the bag. But then Jay-Z is not of any need, so it's like, why would that be your motivation for doing this deal with the NFL? That's what I'm saying. Like, they just won the Forbes list. Him and Beyonce together are billionaires. So I can't see the bag being the only motivation for doing this.
Yeah, but
and I do believe Jay-Z is about taking care of Jay-Z though. And my thing is, what you realize with meeting business people, and people are of a business mindset, they are like that. You have to have that in a certain way, because that's the culture of doing business. You can't have your feelings involved. You gotta know this is a business deal, this is to benefit this, and this, and that's what it is. You can't fall in your feelings when you doing business, especially at this level.
Yeah, but they said that I guess they've been working on this deal for like a year.
I would have hoped though that he did talk to Cap. Not that he has to, but I just would have hoped that he would have.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. According to Cap's girl, he didn't, and that's
where did she say that at? Because she has been
Twitter.
She's vocal.
Twitter. She said that he's saying that he spoke to my man and he did not. She said it on Twitter.
Why is she saying it? Why he can't say it?
Because Cap doesn't say a lot. You rarely hear Cap making a statement on anything.
True,
he
but
kind
this
of
is
stay
big.
in the shadows about shit.
This is my thing. If my nigga not gonna say nothing, it's really not probably for me to say nothing either then.
But she kind of been his mouthpiece for a minute.
Yes, that's what I'm saying though.
It's just one of them things. And it's not to say whether or not him and Cap have had conversations, but all the people close to Cap is saying that conversations haven't been had. And it's just one of them things. It's looking real funny for Jay-Z. Like me personally, I'm waiting. But I'm also not finna jump and ride for Jay-Z or ride against Jay-Z. I'm just gonna say, nigga, it's looking funny.
That's what I want us as a people to do, is stop. We're so easy. Like even the cartoons with Jay-Z's a coon and run out with the bag and all this. It's like you don't even know all the moving parts. And then let's just say 6 months from now, a year from now, Jay-Z is part owner and he do get Cap a job. How stupid are you going to look after you done posted all this bullshit? Sometimes you just need to chill and wait and peep the scene and see how things are going to unfold. You don't have to be so eager to cast out negativity if you don't know yet. Now, if a year from now he's on some bullshit and it come out that it is a shady deal or whatever the case may be, then post all your coon posts and do everything that you want to do, but let's be a little bit slower before we jump on this bandwagon with that shit.
Yeah, but Cousin Pooh said he did the Nets dirty. He didn't do the Nets dirty. He did Brooklyn dirty with the Nets deal. He pretty much helped Brooklyn to be gentrified with bringing the Nets to Brooklyn. It seemed like a good look for Brooklyn, which it was for the geographical location of Brooklyn, but not for the black residents of Brooklyn who pretty much got priced out of their city by this team coming into Brooklyn.
Inglewood.
Yeah, he kind of fucked Brooklyn up with that. Not Brooklyn, the geographical location, but the people who were in Brooklyn. The people who he was raised around can't afford to live there no more. Yeah. So yeah, he kind of fucked Brooklyn over on that one. And not to say that he had bad intentions. He might have got tricked on that one. But at the same time, when it's a bag involved, some niggas move for that bag. So ain't no telling what that motherfucker did. So,
that's crazy.
I'm not sure.
So, bring in our topic.
The topic is peace versus problems. I was having a conversation with one of my partners the other day, and he was like, "Man, you got to put me on the show." I ain't gonna put you on the show, nigga, but you can, say something about a goddamn topic on this motherfucker. So the topic is basically, he was telling me that his girl went through his phone and, they had a little situation about the whole going through the phone thing.
Right. That
all that. So he was saying, like she was, basically her reason for going through his phone was shit was going too perfect. So I felt like I had to go through your phone because shit was just going a little too smooth and it made me uneasy. So he like, how the fuck is that a reason to go through my fucking phone because shit is going too perfect? He like, usually when shit is going perfect, you just ride the wave of perfection.
Yeah.
But he was like, these females in this new generation, they just can't take perfection. It got to be some type of problem attached to the shit.
I'd be leery too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm one of them ones. When shit is going according to plan, I'd be like, what's happening? But my thing is, I will ride the wave though, because I feel like in the beginning it should be going good. It's weird. Like I have had things pop off within that first 2 to 3 month phase. So like I'm almost to the point that if we can get out of the 3 month phase, oh shit, we might really have something. But in a good bomb ass relationships that I had, that beginning part is supposed to be one of the best times, period. You just fuzzy feeling about this person and y'all googly and the sex supposed to be popping. So going through the phone, I don't know. Love. She was honest though.
Yeah.
So she went through the phone. Did she find anything?
I'm not sure. We didn't discuss that thoroughly.
Niggas don't never ask the right question.
But shit, she probably found something. I think that's the reason that the issue arose of them or her going through his phone.
Oh, well then she was justified in going through it then.
Shit, a search for something that you don't want to find is 100% successful.
Not all the time. I have went through dudes' phones and looking for something and found nothing. And he got amazing head that same night because I felt good and secure in our relationship.
You're supposed to get amazing head that whole fucking week.
I've showed out. I did. Yeah.
As you should.
Yes.
She done won on one goddamn fucking issue. Ain't that a bitch? You hear that shit?
So
she hit the fucking jackpot.
I'm just saying, but I don't think, I tell women when it comes to going through the phone, that the moment you feel like you have to go through the phone, sometimes the trust is already gone. But then my thing is, I've learned as I've gotten older, women just go through the phone. Why?
Yeah, a lot of them do. And,
women just go through the phone. Like,
it is what it is.
Does it bother you guys?
A lot of times, because it's more a privacy issue a lot of times than anything. Because even when a nigga ain't got nothing in his phone, it's just like, goddamn, nigga, why are you in my phone? It would be like a motherfucker putting a camera in your bedroom, even a camera in your playroom. Right. I don't even want a motherfucker watching me play PlayStation all motherfucking day. Like, why are you in my phone? So it's a privacy issue, and even if you are cheating, it's a bigger issue. Do
men go through women's phones?
Rarely. It happens though. I'm not finna say never, because there's some niggas who gonna rifle through your shit. I've gone through a phone on some.
What made
who the fuck is this texting type
did
shit?
something suspicious happen, or did you just go through it because you had a feeling?
Something suspicious happened.
Yeah, I think that's what makes
you see that alert and you like, why this motherfucker texting you? So then you go down the rabbit hole on some shit.
Right.
But as far as like a motherfucker just being like, her phone is right there, I'm gonna look through it. Nah, a lot of niggas rather just be happy and ignorant. If she doing something, I don't want to know. Honestly, leave me in the motherfucking dark. If you gonna do some bullshit, just be slick enough not to get caught and we'll be happy.
Here's the advice I would give. If you're going to go through the phone, you need to also be prepared to have some type of, I'm not gonna say exit plan, but when you see certain things, ladies, if you find it and you see he texting Keisha or whatever, that is not the time for you to act a fool. That is not the time for you to throw the phone upside his head and cause a scene and get the yelling and fussing and cussing. No, you got knowledge. You have information now. Utilize that information. Hold it. Make your move. If y'all living together and now you know this is the piece of information that I needed to end this shit and move out, start looking at apartments, bitch. Log on to Zillow. Pull it up. Like, you don't have to cause these scenes and this and that, especially typically when women find men who are cheating or this or that. This is like the second, third, fourth time they find the shit. Now it's time for you to make a move. Stop finding information. You confront the nigga. He sauced you up on some good game, and now y'all just repeating the same bullshit ass cycle.
But most of the time, women react on their emotions.
So it's very hard.
A lot of the bullshit. Like they emotions take over. And whatever the fuck emotions say do, that's what they do.
It's very hard. You gotta tap into your player card when you see that your nigga is sitting up talking to another bitch. And he in the shower and then he come out smiling and grinning at you. It's very hard to smile and grin at that nigga back. But I'm trying to tell you, ladies, that's what you do.
And by player card, I hope she means leave and not cheat.
No, don't. Listen here. you shouldn't be commingling with cheating and shit just on some, you want to keep the quality of your vagina top notch. I'm not finna commingle myself with nobody who already cheating and expose myself to diseases and some more shit. I'm gonna move. That's what I mean. Now, if you see he just chatting with, I don't know, the work bitch or whatever, even then, get somewhere and get calm. And then ask this nigga about it. Do not come at him in no aggressive ass manner, yelling, fingers in the face, and all that old other ass shit is unproductive to your relationship. That's what causes problems. Sometimes you can ask a nigga about something, he can give you an answer, and boom, y'all back at a peaceful place. But because you done came at a nigga at this manner, like, bitch, I don't want to talk to you, and you yelling and fussing and cussing and screaming and acting ignorant.
And he gonna lie anyway.
Exactly. And then my thing, I'm that person. When I get caught up in some shit, or even just in general, I laugh. So that makes motherfuckers mad as hell. And it's like, my nigga, you acting crazy. It's funny. Don't put yourself in a situation to end up looking crazy because you have allowed your emotions to overrule you.
Yeah, niggas included.
Oh, yeah.
Because the problem with niggas and their emotions, niggas get violent under emotional duress.
True.
Like a nigga find out he getting cheated on, you know, and that's why I say to women, like, if a nigga cheat on you, don't cheat back. Because cheating back could cause a very violent situation, whether it be him doing something to him or possibly even you. Niggas, when they get cheated on, niggas go into a whole different mental space. Like, your nigga could have been a whole bitch ass nigga. But you let a nigga find out you cheated. Especially the females who hit you with the, yeah, nigga. Yeah, I cheated. Now he's going to feel challenged. And he will probably put his fucking hands on you. So a lot of times, you should just, you know, on that player card shit, just up and bounce. Even if you got to have an exit strategy where, like she said, nigga, get on Zillow, start looking for apartments, start putting in some applications and hang out and play that shit cool until they accept your application and your down payment. And be like, yeah, nigga, you know, oh, damn, baby, where you going? Why you got all your shit? I went in the bedroom and all your pictures is off the wall.
On September 12th, you was texting Keisha and that bitch, so I'm out.
Yeah, nigga, you know, we'll move Keisha shit up in this motherfucker there, nigga. Since all the pictures is gonna put Keisha pictures up in this motherfucker, because I seen all the conversations and, oh, we had a great time last night and all that good shit, nigga. So have a great time up in this motherfucker. I'm about. And move in that way. But don't hit him with the, oh yeah, nigga, it's at Michael's house. Because he gonna blow Michael fucking house up. So
I had a homegirl. She was married. And she cheated on her husband multiple times.
Tragedy.
With the same nigga. Right?
That's usually how it goes.
She was with this nigga before she got married. And low-key, she should have married that nigga because that's who she wanted to be with. But he wasn't ready to be married yet, so whatever.
That toxic dick, boy.
One time, he went through her phone, found that shit, like, took beer and, like, poured it all over her, embarrassed the fuck out of her, like, at a barbecue function. Like, niggas, and I've never seen this nigga really get ignorant or be violent.
Exactly.
Like, he's a cool-ass dude, but that shit just took that to a whole nother level. Like, don't make, and women the same way. Like, I think I'm that person. Like, I'm really, 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 really cool and chill. But once I'm there, I'm there.
Yeah, that's me.
And there's no going back. And I'm tearing up everything in here. And I don't give a fuck. And I'm acting ignorant. And that's just where I'm at. But I'm mindful of that. And don't let nobody take you, you know what I'm saying, to that place. Period.
Yeah, because that place for me would be prison.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna bullshit. I'm gonna do some stupid shit. So, you know, like I said, I'm like, nigga, just leave. Please. For the sake of everything holy, nigga, just get up out. Because I'm gonna act a goddamn fool. And that's most niggas. Like I tell females all the time when they be like, oh, he cheated on me. I got his friend number. I could go fuck his homeboy. And I'm like, and then he kill you and the homie. Now what?
I think that's
3
the
motherfuckers off the street.
Of young people though, like when you in your,
there's some old motherfuckers out here.
If you 30 plus years old and your man cheat on you, and then you say I'm gonna go sleep with his friend, what I need you to do is just grow up and seek some counseling. I need you to talk to somebody.
That shit.
Nicole Murphy, you gotta remember that celebrity shit is a different lifestyle. And we really don't understand like the ins and outs and the shit that go on. And you see how ain't really nobody made no more comments about that shit. Because like you said, they might have had an agreement in their marriage or something where this nigga was okay or allowed to do that kind of shit that we don't know about.
Yeah.
So you see how that was a big ass deal. And then you ain't heard shit else about that shit. She didn't release a statement. He didn't say shit. The only person who was dumb enough to open up their mouth was Nicole Murphy, but she didn't even have to say shit.
Mm-hmm.
And now we ain't heard shit. So you never know what people have personally going on in their dynamic.
Yeah.
So,
but, you know, again, like I said, when it comes to little shit like that, like when it comes to you getting, you know, you catch a motherfucker in the red, don't try to get back at them.
don't.
Because at the end of the day, even if y'all could have reconciled, you burnt the fucking bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you was gonna forgive them, just forgive them. But don't, oh, now we both cheated on each other. Now it's two motherfuckers trying to forgive each other for some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
When it could have just been one motherfucker. Like, if you feel that strongly about it, just leave.
Yeah.
And you can be gone and y'all can reconcile after y'all motherfuckers done broke up and got back together. But trying to cheat back and all this stupid ass shit, you been and cheated back. Now you caught an STD and brought it to this motherfucker.
I think, you know what? It's hurt. It's just hurt. People hurt people. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Like that you just want to continue the cycle instead of saying, you know what, this person doesn't value me. Period. Like if you have an understanding with whatever your mate is that y'all are supposed to be monogamous and this and that, and then you step out, I feel like, damn, like this person is just really not valuing who I am. Not saying that men don't make mistakes or women don't make mistakes. Because when I hear in relationships, not saying it's okay, but I can understand where men and women aren't having sex and they live together and it's been 6-7 months. This nigga finna tap out and get some pussy. You
Somebody
tripping.
is, because shit, the woman too. Like, you know.
Right. But
there's...
women can go a little time. But I think is I can't see living in the house with somebody and seeing you every day and being in the bed with you. And we've got to a point where it's 6 months in and we not. Once the sex go, the relationship is pretty much on a quick path downhill. I can tell you that.
Bored housewives. There's women who got a husband and they sex life ain't all that spicy and she out there hunting. It's a sad case. It's sad.
What's another situation that brings problems to relationships that could easily be a peaceful resolved with peace?
Shit. Sometimes lack of communication.
Yeah,
a lot of motherfuckers ain't good at checking shit they don't like.
Wait, let's go to this though. Trust. How do you build trust in a relationship?
Being trustworthy, honestly.
So is that something that happens over time?
Yeah, for the most part, you just consistently being who you say you are all the time.
And so when somebody's not, let's say they were not matching up, then what?
You fucking the trust up. And a lot of times, trust is like a crack in the windshield. It starts off small and that bitch just keep on growing and growing and growing and growing slowly.
I think men get it because it's tied to like friendships and things like that over time. Like a male dynamic is like, okay, this is my dog because time after time of genuine this and that, my dog has been here. And it's the same thing though when you're in a relationship with a female. Like I had a conversation with a guy I was dating. I'm like, you've been hella inconsistent. It's like, yeah, you've been there, but my thing is, you will say one thing and your actions don't match up with what you're saying. So yeah, you saying you trust me, but bro, I don't trust you. And he was really hurt by that or upset or angry by that. And I'm just like, you can't be mad because yes, the words you say are great and amazing, but if your actions don't line up with it, and my thing, if you had 5 goals and you only hit 2 of them, my nigga, that's not enough for me to say I trust you.
Yeah, that's a bad fucking percentage.
Hell yeah, you gotta show out, especially though too. And this is unfair to men, but it's true. If that girl has been hurt or damaged or dealing or had a nigga lie to her in the past, which is clearly most women, then you gonna probably have to go above and do a little bit more. And if you not willing, that's fine too. That's okay. If you don't feel like you want to do none of that shit, don't. But leave her alone.
Yeah.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, and again, like that's something that we addressed, I think, in one of our test runs. Like, motherfuckers got to learn how to walk the fuck away.
Yeah.
When something is not serving you, if you in a fucked up relationship, don't be talking to your friends like, girl, I don't know why I'm fucking with this nigga. Oh, this relationship been bullshit for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, why the fuck is it 2 years of bullshit? And this is a big woman problem. I don't know whether or not CJ gonna admit this, but females mentally dump you a year before they physically leave you. A woman done been checked out. Like, nigga, she been done with you. She been looking for the next nigga. She been looking for the next move to make a year before the relationship up. And a lot of times you can tell. You know, we done gone through this. Niggas be thinking they can tell, but sometimes niggas can't tell. But, nigga, when everything you do get on her nerves, that's an indication.
You're on your way out.
Like, little shit you used to do that was funny and she don't think it's funny no more. Little shit that you thought was cute that she don't think is cute no more, nigga. Now you fart in the bed, she used to giggle, and now she cuss your ass out and call you a funky motherfucker. You know, these are telltale signs that she getting sick of your motherfucking ass. And
that's free game he just
gave. It's finna be time to get the fuck up out of there, nigga.
Real talk. I can think of situations where I had, you know what's crazy? I had a situation where I was dating a guy and never did this man's breath ever stink. But when he started to get on my nerves and I wasn't with him, I was like, this nigga breath fucking stink. I don't even want him to fucking kiss me. Damn. And I was like, that's when you know you over this person. Like, there was nothing wrong with this. He could have a mint leaf in his mouth. To me, his breath stank. And I was like, I need to get out of this.
Yeah. And like I said, that's when, as a nigga, like, that's when you gotta either shape up or ship out. Like, either you gonna have to do something to make her start looking at you like how she used to look at you, or start looking at other options as well. Like, nigga, maybe we need to get the fuck out of here. Like, that's when y'all gonna have to have like a heart to heart at a diner, or have y'all like a little day brunch or some shit
at a diner,
where y'all can have like a little conversation. Like, you know what, I'm kind of noticing that you getting sick of me. Like, you ain't looking at me like you used to look at me, nigga. Like, is there something that I could do to make this shit better? Is there something that we can do as a couple to make this shit better, or should we just part ways right now? Like, should we start splitting up our shit? Like, should I get my favorite DVDs and you get your favorite DVDs and we split them and get the fuck up out of here? Cause
can you come back from situations like that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of times in relationships, it start becoming a routine. And it gets boring. Mm-hmm. Like, you saying the same shit in the beginning of the conversation, the same shit at the end of the conversation, the same shit when you wake up, the same shit when you go to sleep. Sex is becoming repetitive. Y'all doing the same positions over and over again. Like, oh, well, that was 32 strokes. Let me turn it over. I know it's going to be doggy style time. Oh, well, now I know he like it this way. Let me put this leg up over here because, you know, same shit for the last 2 years. Like, when shit starts becoming so repetitive, it get boring to both parties and motherfuckers just start getting stagnant.
I think men don't realize women get bored quite me and all my friends, I swear one of our go-to lines is we get bored easily. And it's not that, oh, I'm looking for somebody to constantly entertain me and this and that. It's, again, about consistency and effort. You niggas feel like checking in on Monday and then coming back on Friday like, nah, nigga, no. Especially if you're messing with someone. And I don't mean it in a conceited way, but and this is for men and women, if you're dating someone who's an attractive person, they have options. But 9 times out of 10, let me tell you this, if this person chooses you, they only want you. They don't want to talk to nobody else. They don't want to give their energy to anyone else. So when they're focused in on you, take advantage of that. When you be hemming and hawing and can't figure out, or I'm going to hit you on Monday, but you ain't made no plans. We ain't got nothing going on this week. But these good morning texts and these good night texts, that's not enough, my nigga.
Yeah, nigga,
that's
you
a problem.
Have to spice that shit up.
Yeah, that's
because,
not
like I've said a 1,000 times, women value excitement over stability. Being stable is cool, nigga.
No, I want the stability too.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying you gonna have to be exciting, motherfucker, because she gonna be stable as a motherfucker. When she get bored, she gonna start looking for some motherfucking excitement. Like I said about, you know, like just getting bored in relationships. Y'all could be completely stable, nigga. All the bills paid, all the ends is meeting, everything is going good, and then you in a Jeff Bezos situation. these motherfuckers was billionaires, and he ended up stepping out on her. Women will step out on a nigga too. Like, nigga, when you become just basically a walking ATM machine, like, you know, my man keep the bills paid and he keep this and keep that, but he's not pleasing me. He's not exciting me. This shit is boring. It's a routine. Like, doing the same shit over and over again bores both parties. If a woman feels bored, nigga, a woman will step out on your motherfucking ass. And men as well. Like, when women, you know, some
and
y'all
it's
gotta
not
step
just
y'all
sex.
shit up. Exactly.
It's really not just sex.
Going out, looking good.
Out, doing stuff.
Because motherfuckers will let themselves go physically. Men are good for that shit.
Hell yeah.
Just as well as women are.
Women are, though, too. You know what?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Both
how
parties.
much college girls with a degree, y'all will let yourselves go in a minute. And I don't understand that.
Because they feel fulfilled within themselves, being that they accomplished their goal of getting a degree and becoming a career person.
Why you can't do both?
They feel like they crossed the fucking finish line.
Why you can't do both?
What you mean do both? Still look good?
Yeah.
You gotta ask them about that shit. But that's kind of the thing. Like, in a lot of them, like, when you dealing with women who are accomplished as a person, like, they got this, oh, niggas is just intimidated because I got a degree in a career. No, dusty niggas will come holler at your motherfucking
That is
ass.
true. That means nothing.
But it's your fucked up attitude and the way that you reply to them that it doesn't intimidate them but turn them off. Like, you know, what can you do for me?
Women don't say that to me.
Bye.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
you know.
not cool.
Yeah, because, you know, like, a lot of niggas, they not as intimidated as you think they are. Just like niggas. Like, motherfuckers who got their shit together, they got this little cockiness about them. Like, oh, people are intimidated by me. No, it's not intimidated. It's turned off.
You're an asshole.
When a motherfucker approaches you, the way that you reply a lot of times is what intimidates them. So if they feel like you pushing them off, they just gonna step the fuck off, and you walking off with your head off like, oh yeah, they just couldn't handle me. It ain't that they couldn't handle you, it's that they knew that it was gonna be some bullshit, and they cut out before anything could even transpire.
I have gotten that intimidated comment from men on multiple occasions, and I hate that shit. Like, I had a nigga earlier in the year, really, really cool dude, like, was A1 with me. But it will always be an issue. He would say shit like, man, you got your podcast going, and you know, you got your modeling and acting thing going, and I'm just trying to get my shit together. I'm like, I'm not asking you for anything. I'm not asking you for no money. I'm not asking you to, like, fucking build me a house or no shit like that. Like, I'm just saying make time for us to hang out. Like, he was like, you got your son. Like, what the fuck do these basic ass things mean? I don't know. What's up,
It's baggage.
That's like the standard out here in California. Like, if you a woman with your shit together, and the dude, like, if he's on his way to get his shit together, them niggas get shitted on all the time.
Yeah, they.
But I did shit on him.
I know, but they
he was a security guard
who got his shit already together.
Why you looking at me like that, bitch? He was a security guard. Listen, dog, if you're funny, I'm attracted to you, and I like you, I don't give a like, I could date multi-millionaire bullshit ass niggas, or I could date regulars. I want someone who wants to walk on the beach, do goofy ass shit, put on red shirts and fuck with the people at Target, get dressed up and go to Roof Chris. Like, you gotta be able to do all the shit.
See what she said, babe? Put the red shirts on and fuck with people at Target.
I'm with that kind of shit.
My wife do not want me to do that shit.
Man, I'm with that shit.
I was like, nigga, I throw on a red t-shirt and some khakis and tell niggas I work in this motherfucker.
Bitch, what you asking me for?
What the fuck you asking me for, bitch?
She don't want you in the red. Put
I
the
don't
blue
work
on
in this
to
bitch.
Walmart.
For
there you
real,
go.
huh?
No, they let them wear what they want.
Yeah, and them niggas will really talk to you like that and be on the clock. Like, yeah, bitch, I do work here. What the fuck is you doing, nigga?
Bitch, I just came from the break room.
Nigga. Yeah.
5 minutes left, ho. Fuck.
Exactly, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, my nigga?
Shout out to the one in Torrance, because it's just like that.
I'm gonna be in Target telling niggas, man, that shit probably at Walmart. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I mean, but it doesn't, like, he just gave me a look. I just went down that path because he was like, he's a security guard. And my thing is, if the woman's willing, again, and we had this conversation the other day. Women, here's like a catch-22 for us. We can see potential in a man sometimes. And so that potential for certain women, especially women who are on their shit, if I see this nigga is working towards something, bet I can be patient and grow and build with him. I don't have a problem with that. But the catch is sometimes you see that type of nigga and then that nigga get complacent. And that's the scariness of attaching yourself to somebody who's not quite there yet. It's like, my nigga. And then too, I just seen this year. Hold a nigga down till he do get on this shit. Fucking get around and leave your ass. Like, and that's some fucked up shit too, to hold a nigga down when he don't have nothing. And then he get on and bounce on your ass. But if she's willing, let her be willing. If she say, nigga, I know your bread ain't Ruth Chris yet. I know you still El Pollo Loco. Then shit, she know what's up. My thing is tell her. Tell her. Don't fucking try to lie about it. Don't hide it.
It should be a conversation. Like,
niggas don't want to admit that they not there, especially alpha males.
No, like, it's not, no. I mean like this. Like, with a woman dealing with a man who's not where he should be, like, it should be like, okay, nigga, so what's your plan, though? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, what are you doing to reach the potential that I see in you? Like, and as a woman, you got to hold him accountable for those steps. Mm-hmm. Like, you said you was going to get in school. My nigga, when are you going to enroll? Like, nigga, by September, my nigga, you going to have to at least have took some classes, my nigga. Like, you can't just be sitting here talking about, oh, well, maybe next summer. I hurt my Achilles tendon, so I ain't gonna be able to walk to school like I said I was. Like, no, don't accept no fucking excuses and all that bullshit.
Nigga better check in the University of Phoenix.
No, yeah. ICDC, nigga, with Percy Miller, nigga.
No, that's true. My homegirl, when she met her now husband, he was selling drugs. And they started dating for like 4 or 5 months. And she was like, listen, if you really want to be with me like you say you want to be with me, you're going to have to stop selling drugs. This nigga stopped selling drugs, but it took him a minute to find a job. She gave this nigga money. Like, hey, I know you out here. Here's $40 on some gas. Here's this and that. She gave this nigga bread. Now they are married. Like, so sometimes holding your nigga down, like, I think there's this concept that black women, and especially, which that shit burns me up, we have no problem with that. But you got to be open. You got to be honest. And you got to say what it is from the gate. And then for women, like he said, hold that nigga accountable. So that you don't get caught up in some 2 years from now, this nigga is in the exact same place you met him in.
Yeah. Because, you know, that's a lot of times what happens. A lot of niggas, once they get the woman, like, cool.
Yeah. Now, women can be a distraction to me.
Yeah, I'm finna learn how to be a beast at Call of Duty while I'm playing PlayStation on your couch while you at work.
Oh, no, don't let this nigga chill at your house.
I'm going to take you to work. Let me drive your car. I'm going to go look for work while you at work. I'm going to go turn in some applications and shit.
I feel like the only time shit should get to that point is when y'all already established. Like, this nigga had a job, he lost it, fell on hard times. That's when. I'm not me no nigga from the gate who ain't got it together, and then I'm gonna allow you to move into my home and then allow you to utilize my vehicle and whatever else I have up in here. No. I don't even understand how shit like that transpires. No.
Good dick.
I done had
that bum dick. You ain't had that bum dick. Shit. You ain't had that bum dick.
I have, but my thing is,
you said you ain't had no bum dick.
Not bum.
Was she lying into the microphone?
Good dick.
No.
I've had like life altering dick.
Bum. I mean bum.
I've had it, but that's not. Listen, I'm good at none of that dick shit. Don't negate my emotions and my feelings to what logically makes sense. Period.
I don't know, because it's just one of them things like. When it comes to niggas who have toxic females around them, and, you know, like, I think with men, it's so traditional for a nigga to take care of a woman. Mm-hmm. It's not really frowned upon for a nigga to take a bum bitch in. Like, a nigga who got his shit together fucking with a bitch who could be perceived as a bum bitch, it's like now she just a housewife. Oh, she just holding the house down while I'm gone. Even though the bitch ain't cooking, cleaning, and nothing. She just sitting in your motherfucking house, watching TV and chilling. Like, you know, but it's not frowned upon. But like a woman who's on her shit, career woman and all that, got a nigga sitting at the house playing PlayStation, driving her car around, it's just not a good look. So as a woman, when you got one of these type of niggas at your crib, like, you need to be on that nigga's bumper. Like, so what the fuck did you do today, nigga? Like, what did you do to push yourself forward, nigga? I was fucking with you because you said that you had this going on and you had this plan and you had all this fucking ambition and, nigga, what are you doing? Like, as a woman, a lot of times your job is motivator to a nigga.
It's a difference between motivate. It's crazy that you say that, because then I've seen where situations like that where the woman is bringing in the bread or doing whatever and the man's not working, and then men will say, oh, you bringing it up all the time, or you throwing it up in my face, this, and this.
Some niggas can't
so it's
take
like, do I hold you accountable?
Hell
or do
yeah.
I let you figure this out on your own?
Nigga, figure it out on your own.
That's what I'm saying.
Up out of my shit.
Up out of your house. That's what I'm saying. Don't let, that's what I'm saying. That type of situation where a nigga ends up in your home, to me, should only be like, we was together, you lost your job. Because I've been in that situation where
I've been in that situation.
Yeah,
I've been the nigga on the couch with no job.
I've been in both. And when you just said that like that shit, like, but here's the thing. When I didn't have shit and I was staying with this nigga, that nigga came home to a meal and a clean motherfucking house.
No, I was
all the days that I was there, and bomb sex. Because I felt like, what the fuck else can I do at this time? I'm not doing nothing else.
Drown him.
Yeah,
what?
H-Town drown,
what?
boy.
Shout out to Efra.
Damn, she be saying, calling out names.
Shout out to my nigga. Like, we had a solid ass situation. I've never had nobody take care of me like how he took care of me.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shit, my Weezy held me down, nigga. And it was crazy because it was like right after we got married, I lost my goddamn job, nigga.
Oh, that's a test right
there.
there.
Yeah, nigga, it was like, boy, Jesus is a cold motherfucker for this one, nigga. Because we was in church and some other shit, nigga. And, Mike Epps had a joke about that shit. Where he was like, man, I want to join Christianity, but man, God test you. He said, nigga, it seemed like once you convert to Christianity, that nigga check your pockets. Like, nigga, how much do you love me, nigga? So I'm like, nigga, that shit really happened to me, my nigga. It was like once I decided to become a real life Christian, nigga, God was like, nigga, let's see how serious you are about this shit. Yeah. And it was crazy because, like, I told my wife, nigga, you know, and it was, I don't know, it might have been while I was a Christian. I was like, nigga, if it wasn't for Jesus, we wouldn't even be broke. Because, nigga, like, I had a line on all types of illicit materials that I could have sold to make us money.
But that's the point of having a solid woman in your corner to not let you fall to that. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you want to hold your man accountable, for sure. If he moving weight and he don't have no exit strategy or no exit plan, you as a woman, his woman, that's your job to let him know, my nigga, you can't keep up with this and be with you. And what that really is self-love. And a lot of women don't have self-love. And that's why they can't come to no nigga and tell them, listen here, you can't keep doing this shit. Because not only is it an endangerment to yourself, but it's an endangerment to me. When a motherfucker care about you, they not going to keep letting you do fucked up shit to yourself. They going to hold you accountable. If a bitch just sit up here and keep letting you do the same shit, run up in niggas' houses, robbing, or whatever the fuck it is that this nigga is doing for bread, she don't give a fuck about you. She there for the money.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times, niggas, when she's nagging you about what you did today, nigga, sometimes you just gotta take that shit on the chin, nigga. Like, nigga, you know, oh, nigga, every time this bitch come in the house, she talking shit. You gotta take away her reason to talk shit, nigga. You gotta go get you some shit, nigga. Go get you a look. Go to the temp agency, nigga. You better tell them I was at labor ready, motherfucker. I broke bricks today, nigga. I flipped hamburgers today. Like, go get you something, because a lot of times women just want to see some effort, nigga. Like, nigga, you gotta be doing something, nigga. Of course, you ain't gonna get the job in your fucking degree that you got, because a lot of niggas, they rest on shit like that. Like, man, I ain't finna do no manual labor. Fuck that shit. I ain't driving no forklift, nigga. I'm used to the job that I had at whoop-de-whoop. And yeah, you might have had a good job and you lost it, but everybody not hiring in that good job. So, nigga, sometimes you might have to take a step down. Yeah. Like, the reason that I got this fucking tattoo on my hand is because when I worked at this bullshit ass job, like, nigga, I had to write my wife and my son's name on my gloves to keep me from quitting, to motivate myself, because I had a good job before I lost that. I had a CDL. I was making good money. I lost my CDL, so I was down for a minute. So I took the first bullshit ass job that I could get, and that shit was hell. It was hard labor. It was dirty. It was stanky, funky. I didn't like my coworkers or my bosses. Every day I wanted to quit, but in order to take care of my fucking family, I had to do what I had to do. So a lot of times, males, when you sit in a situation where you down on your ass fucked up, sometimes you don't have to take something below your little pay rate or below what you used to taking. But nigga, you got a family to take care of, or you got a woman to take care of. So you don't have to do what the fuck you got to do. Take that shit on the chin until you can get back into doing what the fuck you was doing in the first place. But just sitting on your ass and waiting, that make you look like a bitch.
It does.
So don't do that shit.
And like you said, I like that phrase. Take away her reason to nag. Like, I know it sounds like, I hate that nagging phrase. Like, women are so conditioned, and I know I'm one of these people. Like, I don't say things a lot of times to men about something because it's like, I don't want to be perceived as I'm nagging. I don't ask niggas about, especially when you're dating and getting to know a nigga or whatever, because I don't want to be perceived as that. But if you own your shit already, I promise, for the most part, she shouldn't have shit to say. If she come in the door, boom, and the house is clean and there's a meal made, the only thing that should be said after that by the woman who is working and while you trying to figure it out is thank you.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate it. Now, if you see in this time while you down, bro, she's unappreciative of the things that you are trying to do, mental, log that shit in. So that this may not be what you thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, them tough times. I love a good tough time because it really show you who really in your corner. It really show who really riding with you.
Yeah.
That's why I said shout out to the homie, because I'm like, damn, I thought about that shit. I've been independent. I moved out of my mama's house when I was 17 years old. I ain't never went back. So to be in a situation like that really fucked with me mentally. But to have somebody in my corner who was still motivating me, still encouraging me, and never made me feel like, bitch, you owe me. That's another thing, women. Don't make him feel like he owe you because.
Remember when you was broke, nigga?
Right. Remember when
your broke ass was sitting in the living room on PlayStation and I was paying all the bills, nigga.
You take away from what you are as a woman when you do that. Let that go. If that nigga forget, let him forget.
And you for sure take away from him as a man.
There you go. Because there should be those types of things. That speaks to your loyalty. That speaks to your character. That speaks to your value. I ain't never forgot a nigga who really held me down when I didn't have. What?
Because I see a lot of memes about that shit. Like, nigga, when a nigga on his ass and you see his ass getting ready to get up and go somewhere, like, nigga, where the fuck you going? You ain't got no money.
Wow.
Like, damn, that's fucked up.
I would never.
A lot of women do, though.
Yeah, a lot of women do.
Women get it, they nigga real foul. Because I had some homeboys who was broke, and I go to their house like, yeah, nigga, you ready to go play basketball? That nigga, he can't afford to go play basketball. He ain't got no money. Like, damn. Yeah, sucks to be you, nigga.
Nigga, when my husband was broke and lost his job, he played basketball. Let me tell you one of the most fucked up things this nigga did. I was
basketball free.
Was pregnant with Bailey. This nigga came home with like a big ass speaker, like in a box, but it was like some type of speaker system. He was like, this man was selling these speakers and shit, said it was like $1,000. We were gonna let it go for $400. I'm like, our baby needs a crib.
He bought that?
He bought the shit, plugged it up, and it didn't fucking work. When I tell you this, I never at that time, 4 years that we had been together, seen this nigga cry. And that shit broke him, and he started crying, and he was like, I knew it was like, he was like, I was trying to do something good for the household since I didn't have right now this and that. He was like, you know, he felt stupid. It was just like and I wanted to say in my mind, you stupid motherfucker. Our baby needs crib and Pampers and shit. You out here buying speakers, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't say none of that shit. I held that nigga while he cried.
You know, it's funny. That's the biggest scam.
Hell yeah.
They even show you a magazine. Like, look at this magazine.
We looked it up after that. Saw that shit. Yep.
And it's online. It'll show a price. That shit's fake as hell, too.
Yeah. That is tragic.
It was a surround sound, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. We had just got back. We were living in San Diego. Tragic. And, you know, new to Cali from Houston. Like, nigga.
That is one of the saddest stories
it was so sad. So sad. But I said that just to
then
be
I
like.
got the visual of her holding him crying.
That nigga was done. Like, my thing is, when a nigga is down like that, that is not the time for you to be like, stupid ass nigga, da 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 da. Like, your man is going to make mistakes.
That $400 could have got him a pound of weed back in them days.
So wait, and then that's right what he went to too. Right after that.
Cause trust you me, if it wasn't for the brainwash of Jesus, nigga, I'd have been all the way up in them streets.
That and lean.
I'd have been nipple deep in the street. Fuck knee deep, nigga. I'd have been out there, nigga, grinding very hard. Like, nigga, I was making more money when I was off work than when I was at work.
Yeah, my nigga, he did. He bought it for the house. He really, like, in his mind, sometimes women, you need to understand what motivates men in their mind. He really was like, I thought this would be a good idea for the house, something nice for you, for us to have. Like, that shit, even as stupid as it was, I still feel like it was stupid because I'm like, again,
living room would have been like a slab. Y'all know should have been up in that motherfucker. Banging screw,
nigga.
June 27th.
You motherfucking right.
Like,
we would have been in that bitch, but it was a bad call.
Finna bring your G in on this mic. Y'all niggas would have been jamming up in that motherfucker.
I can't stand him right now, but it's balance. Find you somebody who supports you, that's gonna be honest with you, that's gonna encourage you,
and hold your ass accountable.
And hold
especially
your
niggas.
Ass.
Niggas need to be held accountable. As
Y'all
much as
don't
we
like that shit. I just tried to hold a nigga accountable. He told me, you know what? I think I need to pull away.
As much as we don't like that shit, sometimes motherfuckers, you need as many pats on the back as kicks in your ass. So women, you gotta be, it gotta be a balance. As much as you hold a nigga accountable, sometimes you gonna have to give a nigga a compliment that you might not feel he deserves. Sometimes we feel like we're doing a good job, and you give a nigga that look like, nigga, you supposed to do that.
I know, I'm good for that shit.
And we feel that make a nigga feel like shit sometimes.
But wait, when are these times that I'm supposed to give these already given compliments?
And nigga, sometimes like when homeboy brought that speaker in and he felt like he did
that was my husband. So
like
that's
when that
different.
speaker came in, like, oh baby, thank you for the speaker.
No.
Even though you was like, you sorry bitch ass nigga.
In that situation I did, that's supportive. I'm saying like in a dating situation where we still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, like when a nigga take you on a date or go to, like let's just say a nigga brought you the wrong flowers. Sometimes
I don't think no flowers are the wrong flowers.
I'm just saying
he don't have to bring you shit.
But some women feel like, you know, some shit like he had the right intention, but he had the wrong execution. Sometimes when a motherfucker do have the right intention with the wrong execution, sometimes because like we do it a lot.
Yes.
Like you make something we didn't like, and we'll be like, yeah, shit good. Yeah, I like that shit. Y'all don't really got that a lot of times. Sometimes we do the right thing in the wrong way, and y'all will let us know it was the wrong shit. Like,
here's my thing: if your woman's favorite flowers is tulips. But y'all in the 3-month phase and you bring her roses, that's okay because you don't really know her yet. So that's fine. But if 2 years from now, you still bringing me some shit that I don't really like, then I'm like, what the fuck up? My nigga, this is not what I like.
Nigga, you don't even know me.
Exactly. That's where that comes from.
Who the fuck did you buy these for? But I'm just saying, a lot of times, you know, it just depends. Like if a nigga got good intentions on some shit, sometimes, you know, you got to give a nigga his props. Sometimes a nigga is doing something consistently and you are so used to him doing the thing right that to you it's just whatever. Like, okay, nigga, yeah, you called me beautiful. Yeah, we went on a nice date. Yeah, we did blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I still want to be appreciated for the shit, even though I've done it a lot. A lot of times women are good at just being like, yeah, of course he paid for this. Yeah, of course he bought me such and such. Of course he took me to this shit. We always say
thank you.
Sometimes y'all don't, or sometimes y'all don't say it in the right way.
What do you want us to be like? Oh my God, baby,
we want you to be like how we be doing, because
much.
sometimes we do the extra shit when y'all give us something and we not exactly excited about it, but we'll act like it. We'll play it off.
Again, that's what head is for. I don't have time to be putting extras on these compliments and shit. If I'm continuing to suck your dick, we're good.
But nigga, that's the same head I get all the time.
No. Sometimes
you can.
I don't know.
You can hit a nigga with a, you know what, babe, I appreciate that. Just out the blue.
Appreciate what?
Something. Make up some shit. You know what, babe? You paid the light bill. I appreciate that shit.
Oh, if somebody paid my light bill, I'd definitely tell him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, you know what? That was some good looking out. Do we got a bonus B?
Excuse me, sorry.
Damn.
Actually, I have no bonus today, so
that nigga hit that shit with the high voice and some motion.
Right, caught on guard.
No bonus.
The end of that conversation had me choked up a little bit.
God damn.
And today's cat versus dog winner is.
I got
Young Dolemite.
God damn. I'm
There we
honestly
go.
surprised. She been beating my ass for like the last
Wait,
month.
No, it's
A
not.
month,
It's
nigga.
not. I've
A month of
won
ass whoopings.
half.
It's been crazy.
Well, this has been another episode of the Cat vs. Dog podcast with myself, CJ, and my amazing winning super co-host, Young Dolemite.
You hear that shit?
And we gotta show love and appreciation to our super producer, Ben Ready.
I love it. Love it, man.
Being tomahawk ready.
Oh my! Hey, I like that.
I got so
Tomahawk.
The blueprint one was funny.
Huh?
I like where you
the
went with
the blueprint one.
I can't.
Insider.
What words do you have for the people before we jet out on this Sunday?
Mind your wants, because someone wants your mind.
And there you go. We're out.
Holler at you motherfuckers later.